Okay, Auburn football fans, this is Kennard Vernon Stewart once again. Before we get into the video, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the like or dislike button, and I want y'all to blow the comments up because we've been talking a whole lot about Auburn football, conversation-wise, and I definitely appreciate all of the comments. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. I just got some questions, though, for the Auburn defense. Now, ever since KJ Britt was injured, Auburn goes to this weird set to where you have two linebackers. Those linebackers being Zacoby McClain and Owen Pappoe. Now, what I don't get is why take out the Mike linebacker concept, especially when you have guys that are available to do so. Now, I do like the late season move and moving Derek Hall to more of a linebacker-ish type position, and I think he played the role pretty well considerably. I think if I remember right, he played linebacker in some form in high school. Now let's talk about this. The Auburn defense has struggled mightily, especially against the run game, largely due to inexperience on the defensive line. I think they could have rotated some guys, kind of like they did at the beginning of the 2019 season to figure out what was going to be the best combination. And what they found was not only did they have a good combination, but they had a situation to where they could move Derek Brown and Marlon Davidson up and down the line of scrimmage to really create some disruption with the opposing offensive linemen. You saw that in a lot of games, even games against higher powered offensive lines like Georgia and Alabama. I just don't think the coaching staff, either because of the limited time or because of, just really trying to have some continuity, really didn't rotate some guys out. Now, that's where your games against the Cupcakes come in, to where you can kind of maneuver some things around in an in-game situation and figure out who's going to be the best fit. Now, that's with the defensive line, because those guys never really figured out any level of solidarity, especially losing Coinus Miller, of course, losing Marlon Davidson and Derek Brown. Didn't have a lot of time to figure this thing out. But there have been some pretty good contributors. Zakevious Walker has done a good job. Thank goodness for Kobe Wooten actually coming in and stepping up in his redshirt freshman role. I think he's going to be a very good player for the Auburn Tigers. Very cerebral. He's tall. He has long arms. And he's very tenacious at the point of attack. So this leads me to my next question, though. With the linebacker position, I'm trying to figure out, were we that depleted talent-wise at the linebacker position to where, say, Romello Height, the dude Auburn stole from Miami on signing day? Or what I was really thinking was going to happen was there was going to be an immediate plug-in for Wesley Steiner. I don't understand whether Wesley Steiner just wasn't getting the concepts or whether he just wasn't physically ready to take on the role. I just have some questions, guys. That's something that's been boggling my mind for the last few weeks, and no disrespect to the the coaching staff, because they know what they're working with and they know what each player is capable of. But Wesley Steiner, one of the best linebackers in high school football last year, out of Warner Robins, Georgia, actually went to Houston County High School. He made an appearance in the Under Armour All-American game, All-Star game, and did pretty good. Now, he was a little rusty because, Wesley Steiner played running back and linebacker at the same time, which is a different level of skill set simultaneously. It takes a different skill set to play running back as it does middle linebacker, interior linebacker. And it also, as we've seen, it's a different skill set from participating at an outside linebacker and being forced inside. It's a different range of motion. It's a different viewpoint. So I'm very curious as to what role Wesley Steiner would definitely play next year. Maybe, like I said, maybe he just wasn't quite physically ready to take on that role just yet. But looking forward to seeing some of the talent actually hit the field. Maybe they were preserving him for next year. Who knows? Like the video, comment, and subscribe. Click the button on the right twice. I've been noticed a lot of subscribers have been saying, hey, I don't get your notifications, but you got to click the bell twice. Auburn's got a big week coming up against Mississippi State. These guys like to air the ball out. Got a lot of intriguing information on that team coming up real soon. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. War Eagle.